It is my distinct pleasure to welcome you to the Brookdale Community College Adult Basic Education Commencement and Achievement Awards Ceremony. I would like to begin by saying in attendance with Dr. Murphy this evening are three special guests: Joe McCardle, Dr. Murphy's husband. Wave, Joe. How are you? Gene Murphy, Dr. Murphy's father. How are you? And Lou Sneddon, Dr. Murphy's friend. Also with us is Ms. Karen Arnold, who is the Associate Director of Financial Aid and also President of the Brookdale Community College Administrative Association, and Ms. Carolyn Ellington, who is the Program Administrator at the Division of Workforce Development. I want to welcome all of you. I know you just sat down, but can I ask you to please stand so we can do our Pledge of Allegiance? At this time, I would like to invite forward Erica Saldini, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Erica?
Good evening. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Erica. I'm going to ask Miss Willa Mitchell to come forward.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so wildly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were glad, the moon bursting in air, gave proof to the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Beautiful. Mr. Brian T. Butch, Chair of the Brookdale Board of Trustees, will give our invocation and greetings from the board.
Let us pray. Almighty God, we give thanks for the wonderful students who are being honored this day. We ask that you continue to bless them as they pursue educational endeavors in the future. Bless their families who have helped to support them and their friends. Bless their teachers and the staff here. And let them be proud of this moment, for certainly, Lord, they deserve it. Amen. You may be seated. I'd just like to take a moment. My name is Brian Butch. I am the chairman of the Board of Trustees at Brookdale, and we are extremely excited tonight to be here for your graduation. I certainly believe that I was at the regular graduation for the those who received the 2-year degree the other day, but this is by far my favorite graduation to come to. You have worked hard, you give an amazing example to other people, and you should feel very, very proud of yourselves this evening for your hard work and your accomplishment. I'm always amazed to see people who decide to come back and pursue their GED. I'm also amazed to see people who suddenly decide that they're going to come and they're going to learn English. I'm still learning, and I was born in the US, in Jersey, and some of you have learned and probably speak English better than myself. So I congratulate you, and don't give up. Keep studying, keep pursuing. Many of you are going to be leaders in the community. Some of you are leaders in the community already. So we thank you for your efforts. We certainly thank your families. We thank your friends who supported you. And I'd like to just ask that the staff who have taught you, if your teachers would just stand up for a moment so we could acknowledge them. And also I'd like to acknowledge Carl Tajora. Carl works many hours and is a big advocate for the program and has done many good things. So we're grateful for his good work, and we expect him to continue to do great work in the future. And now I'm going to introduce you to one of Brookdale's finest graduates, the Honorable John Curley, freeholder, who one day wants to be on the side of the bus and say, I got my start at Brookdale. So here he is.
Good evening, graduates, my fellow Americans. I am extremely proud to join our college president, Dr. Maureen Murphy, our college board of trustees. Deputy Director Serena DeMasso has joined me this evening in representing the Monmouth County Board of Chosen Freeholders. Director Thomas Arnone, Deputy Director Serena DeMasso, freeholders Gary Rich, Lillian Burry, and yours truly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of Long Branch of Brookdale Community College, the finest community college in the state of New Jersey. Brian Butch is correct. I got my start at Brookdale. And it has opened so many doors for me. And it opened new challenges for me. You have overcome a great challenge, and that is graduating this evening. You have made your family proud. You have made your fellow citizens proud. Monmouth County consists of over 660,000 residents. And each and every one of those residents is proud of the effort that you have put forth. You will strengthen yourselves. You'll strengthen your intellect. You will strengthen your ability to earn a higher wage. And you are, and don't ever forget this, the greatest generation of Americans. But I want to thank you for all of your efforts. And you know that your support, our support, is there. So please continue on with your education. And please know that your family loves you and all of us love you. And keep plugging. Thank you so much.
Well, this is fantastic. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. I am super proud of all of you. I mean, look at all the names in this book. This is fantastic. How proud of you are yourself? Let's give you a round of applause. This is really great. And as Freeholder Curley told you, you are the face of Monmouth County. You are the people that continue to make this county a great place to live, work, and be educated and raise a family. So congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to your family members. I see there's lots of kids in the audience, so you guys are really doing a great job being role models to the children, to our next generation. And congratulations again, and really best wishes, and continue. You can only go up from here. Great job.
Thank you, Freeholder. Maureen Murphy, president of Brookdale Community College, began her career as an English faculty member at St. Louis Community College in Merrimack and thought she'd teach until retirement. Ha. An interim appointment as an academic dean at SLCC became a permanent appointment, thus beginning a career in administration. Murphy came to Brookdale from San Jacinto College South in Houston, Texas, where she served as president. Previously, she worked at Rappahannock Community College in Virginia, where she was a vice president of instruction and student development. She held a similar position at Whiteville Community College, also in Virginia. Murphy is committed to service. On the local level, she has served on the board of several chambers of commerce and has been active in Rotary and historic preservation. On the national level, she is president of the American Association for Women in Community Colleges, is a commissioner on the American Association of Community Colleges Commission on Diversity, Inclusion, and Equity, and is an advisory board member of the Higher Education Research and Development Institute. Her most significant accomplishment at San Jacinto College was leading the instructional recovery effort after Hurricane Ike. And she comes to Brookdale and she's got to deal with Hurricane Sandy. So she's got experience in survival. Murphy received a Bachelor's of Arts in English from the University of Louisville, a Master of Arts in English from the University of Missouri, Columbia, and a PhD in American Studies from St. Louis University. A lifelong learner, Murphy enjoys reading, fine and performing arts of all types, and travel. I give you Dr. Murphy, our president.
Thank you, Mr. DeShura. Actually, that introduction is probably longer than my talk is going to be. First of all, I want to let you all know that this event is so important that a good number of Brookdale's cabinet is here tonight. And I'd like to just wave when I mention you. Dr. Diana Phillips, who's the Executive Vice President of Educational Services. Dr. Nancy Kagelman, Dean of Academic Affairs. Dr. Anita Boat, who's the Dean of the Branch Campus Higher Education Centers and Communiversity. Dr. Pat Gallo, Dean of Business and Technology. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the woman behind the camera, Ms. Avis McMillan, who's our Public Information Officer. So this is a huge, oh my gosh, I forgot, and Dr. Webster Trammell, Vice President of Governmental Relations. I'm sorry. But it does tell you how important all of you are to us. Graduates, people who are advancing in their programs, you are marking today benchmarks and milestones in your learning. And we congratulate you, and we are, as you've heard before, so incredibly proud of you. But more than that, I think we need to take a moment, all of the people on this side of the room, and could we give a round of applause to the people on this side of the room who supported you through your journey. Thank you. And families, I mean that, and I speak from experience. None of us gets through an educational journey alone. We need our husbands, wives, sons, daughters, parents, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, partners, whomever, to support us, because it is a group journey. And as mentioned earlier, you who have children, and many of you I know do, I know what that's like. My educational path was not a straight one. We come to learning when we're ready. I wasn't really ready until I was a little bit older, and I found myself with a baby on my hip, married to this wonderful guy, and not sure where I wanted to go next. And he said those words I'll never forget. Well, why don't you go back to school? And I did. And if it weren't for the support of my family at every juncture, I wouldn't have kept going. So I know how important all of you are here to today's experience. And as you've heard before, I want you to continue this education. It's something that you can do for the rest of your life. We get to learn forever, and that's wonderful. And for those of you who have finished level 1, who are moving on, keep going. Brookdale Community College is here to support you. Your success starts at Brookdale. Your success will continue at Brookdale, and we're there to help you all along the way. For those of you who are graduating tonight with your GEDs, keep learning. Brookdale is still here for you. And for the GED graduates, we have a special announcement. All of you will be getting a letter that you have been formally accepted as students into Brookdale Community College. And when you go to register, if you register before classes start in September, we are waiving the application fee. That's how badly we want you. So today is about you. I congratulate you. Families, I congratulate you. Enjoy your celebration. You have earned it. Thank you, and Godspeed.
Thank you, Dr. Murphy. Okay, we have our students now who will come forward to speak to you and give us a flavor of what they have experienced in their life, which is always a highlight of our program. I would like to call first Paulette Miracle and Daisy Trevino. Is Daisy here?
To the Monmouth County Board of Judges and Elders, the Brookdale Community College Board of Trustees, Dr. Maureen Murphy, President of Brookdale, officers of the college, Mr. Carl DeJura, Director of the Adult Basic Education Program, administrators, teachers, staff, fellow students, family, and friends, good evening. My name is Paulette Miracle. I'm from Haiti, and I'm a student of the Long Branch ESL 3 morning class. One of my fellow classmates, Daisy Hernandez, and I will present this combined speech from for our class. The Adult Basic Education Program was designed for adults who want to prepare themselves for a better life. If we are in the United States, we must speak English. And this program is offered for all people who want to learn. Because there is no restriction, we attended the classes with other students of all ages. Our teacher told us, it is never too late to learn, and that is why we are here, to make and correct our mistakes while in class. As the class progressed, we are not afraid to communicate with each other while improving our reading, writing, pronunciation, and grammar skills. We were able to become more independent and become better people. We got better jobs, and we were able to successfully do everyday things like call for a taxi, shop, socialize, and speak with our doctors all in English. We are now better prepared to go after our goals. And in addition to all of this, the program was free. God gave us a chance to live in the United States, and our experiences in the ESL class have been wonderful and important. We learned new words, proper pronunciations, and definitions. We learned about different cultures by meeting and tasting people from various countries, and we enjoyed learning with a group. It is unbelievable that just several months ago, when we listened to people, we could not understand what they were saying. We are now much better at listening and speaking, and therefore feel much better about ourselves. It was wonderful to return to school. Our lives are now so busy, and we thought we didn't have time to study English. We received encouragement from family similar to the 8-year-old daughter of one of our classmates. Mom, you can do it. Go to school, and I promise to help you with your homework and take care of my sister. This experience has been a challenge, but we are very grateful for the opportunity. It is amazing that there are so many English words to learn, but every day we want to learn as much as we can. Our favorite lessons were pronunciation. One student said she felt like a little girl trying to take the first step in a new life. The preposition lessons were no fun at all. They are really an adult tour. As we understood and spoke more, we shared our success stories. One of us remembers ordering a cup of coffee. It tasted very bitter, but she didn't know what to say. She was then too embarrassed to go back to that store and try to buy anything else. Another student practices English every day with her host family. This helps her to communicate better with them because they don't speak Spanish. A student said that her husband was everyday translator. One day, he was at work all day, and she was offered to go out because she would have to speak English. She stayed home all day. Oh my God, that was really boring. She can't believe that. She would have a panic attack just to buy one order of chicken nuggets and French fries at McDonald's. We are not afraid now to write simple things like our address, and this feels really good. We are now able to do our own homework and help our children with theirs. When we had to make an appointment, we had to spell our names letter by letter. Y as yo-yo, R as ring, etc. Now people can understand us. When our phone rang, we were afraid to answer it. But now we can answer the phone, make a doctor's appointments, everything. When we have a conversation, we now try to clearly pronounce every word because we can talk as fast as we used to. We really hear American people say, "Excuse me."
Education is very important, and in addition to the ESL classes, the ABE program also offers classes so we can obtain a GED diploma. In our countries, education costs a lot, but even though we learned in this free program, now we feel useful, productive, and excited. Most of us had not attended school in this country, but because our children are now in school, we have time to use this excellent opportunity to better prepare for our future in the United States. We are computer technicians, medical doctors, dentists, chefs, professional secretaries, engineers, and accountants, to name a few. So whether we are continuing our professions, obtaining better positions in our current jobs, seeking new jobs, that are more relevant to our goals in education. Or beginning new careers. This program is just the beginning of realizing our goals here in the United States. It is difficult, but it's not impossible. In addition to learning English, we have life skills lessons, what is expected of us, and how to present a positive picture of ourselves. We have certainly grown up a lot and have become better at learning and working. We feel free and even when we are wrong. One of our classmates put it very well. I really appreciate the opportunity to be in the ABE program because it makes me feel better about myself. I'm perfect in my imperfection, happy in my pain, strong in my weaknesses, and beautiful in my own way because I am me. Thank you for the opportunity to learn English and better communicate with all people. We are grateful for the time that we have each dedicated teacher, and we thank others who are part of Brookdale Community College and the Adult Basic Education Program, the president, the freeholders, trustees, administrators, and staff, for your time, patience, and giving us a place to attend our English classes. This program is very organized, professional, and competitive. We reprimand ourselves for not knowing about the program before. Our class was never boring, and our dear teacher, Margaret Fisher-Jones, made sure that all students participated. This is very important because some of us are shy, and if she didn't care, we would just sit there and listen it without saying a word. She was very patient and encouraged us to do better. Again, quoting a fellow students, this is the first time in my life that I have seen a teacher like her. She has a lot of patience and tact to handle a lot of students from different countries with different traditions, cultures, ages, and languages. Thank you for giving us the best class that you could every day and for us, the first time to learn in this country. We always carry our classmates, our teachers, and the laughter in our heart. Thank you to Katie Murrell, Level 2 ESL, for your patience, noble work, and preparing us for the Level 3 ESL class. English is difficult and was almost impossible. Some of us, but now we can say, we studied hard, and now we can learn, speak, and write English much better and provide better life for ourselves and our family. We hope we will pay all of you back by becoming very successful and making our dreams come true. Walt Disney said, all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. We thank the United States of America for the opportunity to participate in this program. Good night and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Daisy. And Paulette, good job. Okay. Gino Vladimir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jean Vladimir. I'm from Haiti. I came to the United States on September 25, 2012. Education is very important for me because the United States, a good education is the key of my life. I say to my teacher, Kathy, thank you, because she helped me better. When I came to the United States, I did not understand when some people talked with me. Right now, I understand better, and I say thank you to Brookdale Community College. The United States gives everybody opportunity for whatever you want to do. Thank you. God bless you.
Dalia Bautista. She's out there, okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dalia Bautista. I'm from Oaxaca, Mexico. I have been in this wonderful country for 6 years. After 3 months, I want you to learn English. Everyone speaks English. I want to continue studying because I want to go to the university. I want to have the best possible future. Thank you to my teachers, Kathy and Willa, for helping me learning English, and the school for giving me the opportunity to learn English. Thank you for your attention. God bless the USA.
Thank you, Dalia. Janet Julian.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your presence here. It is my pleasure to express the importance for education for the adult, because some young people, for many reasons in our countries, have abandoned their studies. But in USA, it is necessary to keep learning. It is never too late to return to classroom and get a diploma. Learning together was changed despite my obligation as I am employed and mother, and I learned that status and age does not prevent me from learning. Having new experiences that enrich you as person, and having the opportunity to know that you are to able accomplish all that you set out to do is very gratifying. I'm getting there with the help of my teacher, Kathy, in the ABE program. On behalf of my fellow classmates, thank you all director and committees of Brookdale Community College for giving us the opportunity to continue our studies. Thank you so much. I want to tell something my fellow students. Remember, this is not the end, it's the beginning.
Thank you, Janet. Adania Alvarado.
Hello, my name is Aidania. I am from Mexico. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Respect guests, honored administrators, Mr. Caldi Jura, the director of the program, faculty and fellow students. For me, it is a challenge to finish my education. Why? When I came to United States of America 5 years ago, my biggest challenge was to learn English and finish my education to get more opportunity. The United States of America is a country full of opportunity, but you have to look up and strive every day to obtain your dream. Brookdale is the open door that can lead to success. Thank you to all people who make it possible, for Brookdale is a great institution, always helping to the community. Thank you, especially thank you to Mrs. Kathy for your parents and support. And thank you for my husband and my son. They are all for me. Today I say, take the bull by the horns and never give up. In Spanish, toma el toro por los cuernos y nunca te rindas. Good luck, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Idania. Okay. I think we're going on to Corey Brandt. Corey Brandt, please come forward.
Hello everyone, my name is Corey Brandt, and getting a GED was one of the best things I ever did. Getting a GED has allowed me to start college and pursue my career as a Japanese linguist. All of this would not have come to fruition if not for the exceptional teaching skills of my teacher, Lisa Marks. She not only helped me to succeed in getting my GED, but gave me the tools to tackle college head on. I will forever be grateful. Lisa Marks, you rock.
Thank you, Corey. Erica Salarini, please come forward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Erica Saldarini. I am 31 years old and am enrolled in Mrs. Snowis's ABE GED class at the Freehold campus, studying to obtain my high school diploma. Tonight, we are here to honor an extraordinary group of people. Individuals who, despite experiencing tremendous hardships, have persevered and are an inspiration to us all. I'd like to begin by telling you a little bit about myself and how my story began. I was born in Montevideo, Uruguay, the second smallest country in South America. I came to the United States when I was 9 years old. The next couple of years, you can say, were pretty normal for an immigrant family. Life was hard and my mother worked all the time. As the eldest, I was left in charge of my younger siblings. By the time I had turned 16, our family dynamic had deteriorated. My stepfather had been using drugs and wiped out our bank accounts. My mother, who battled with depression, stopped working and couldn't seem to get out of her own way. With no income coming into our household and my mother borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, the survival of my family rested squarely on my shoulders. I loved school, but I reluctantly dropped out at the age of 16 and went to work to support our family. My first job was at a local pizzeria where I worked from 9 in the morning till 11 at night, 6 days a week. There was no time for school, so completing my education fell to the wayside. By sheer determination and hard work, I progressed from one job to another, each time doing a little bit better, until I wound up working for a multi-billion-dollar company as one of their youngest regional administrative managers. The years passed, and I experienced many more successes, all without having my high school diploma. So I was not worried when I took time off to have my son. I figured when I was ready, the world would be ready for me. But 15 years had passed, and oh, how the times had changed. This new post-recession world is more demanding and less forgiving. There are tons of people out there looking for work, and without an education, employers are reluctant to take a chance on someone with less schooling. In this new reality, organizations are looking for individuals with better communication capabilities, multidimensional awareness, and superior critical thinking skills. Individuals that exude a self-worth and confidence that can only be obtained through education. When I had my son, I was head over heels in love and wanted nothing more than to make him proud of me and to be a good example for him. I didn't want him to have to experience the limitations I am now facing, knowing I cannot replicate my past successes in today's world. Instead, I wanted to show him by example how a good education can lead not only to economical success, but a better, fuller life. In order to do that, I knew I had to return to school, so I contacted Brookdale and put myself on Mrs. Snows' waiting list for the GED program. I anxiously waited for 3 months while my nerves built. Finally, I got the call and was given my start date. The night before, I remember feeling so nervous and scared I was up all night. I started this program feeling ashamed and inadequate, feeling like I didn't have what it takes to succeed in school. But from the very first day of class, I remember feeling warmly welcomed and like I immediately belonged. The more I got to know my classmates, I realized we all share similar feelings. But after some time in this program, I know we all feel like superheroes. With our newly discovered supersonic strengths, we have accomplished much. We each multitask like no others. We carry on with our jobs, schooling, families, and hobbies. Each and every single one of us comes equipped with our own special powers that were discovered and grew in Mrs. Snowis' GED class. With them, some of us have transformed into mathematicians, some into Shakespeareans, while others are surely mad scientists. We are like comic books' favorite superheroes, Batman, Superman, or Wonder Woman. But instead of transforming the world through confrontation, we are transforming ourselves through education. The class is unbelievably diverse. There are students of all ages and backgrounds who dropped out of school for many disparate reasons. Many have had to navigate a long and difficult path to finally get here, but we all fit in. We fit together. And we all share something in common. We are here to better ourselves, to become better citizens, and to obtain a better quality of life for ourselves and for our families. We have all come to value education, and we understand that, unlike wealth, knowledge is not a fortune you can squander. It's yours for life. In our classroom, there is a sense of community. We encourage one another, support each other academically and personally, celebrate each other's milestones, and even carpool if need be. The inspiration that I get from all of my classmates is overwhelming. This class really does change people's lives, and it has instilled confidence and a sense of self-worth in all who attend. The individual responsible for creating our sense of community, who instills confidence and an eagerness to learn, is Mrs. Snowis. Her endless belief in us and her unique ability to communicate makes our learning experience enjoyable like it never was before. She creates strategic individual and lively group lessons according to our unique needs. With her no-rush policy, she has set the foundation for us to continue in our pursuit of education after this class. If school everywhere was like it is in this class, I believe there would be far fewer dropouts today. Mrs. Snowis has shown us that the time spent getting educated is well worth it. Having said this, I would like to extend the most grateful and sincere thank you to Mrs. Snowis for your hard work, dedication, and your inspiration to us all, and a most appreciative thank you to Brookdale Community College and the Board of Trustees for making such programs available to us. This program gives a second chance to so many and makes it possible for us to excel and continue on to college and higher education. Without it, we could not transition into the people we want to be. I would also like to express my admiration to all the students here today. For your courage and your determination, I applaud you. You demonstrate how anything can be possible if you put your mind to it. In closing, I would like to share one of my favorite quotes from the poet William Blake, which I found most fitting for this evening. He said, "I must create a system or be enslaved by another man's." Mrs. Snowis and Brookdale Community College, through this special program, have laid the groundwork for us to be able to create our own system so we can be the authors of our own destiny. I hope life keeps moving you forward. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Erica. At this time, I would like to call forward Dr. Kagelman, who is the Dean of Academic Affairs, who will perform our certification of candidates. Dr. Kagelman.
Thank you, Mr. DeJora, and thank you, wonderful students, for your fabulous presentation. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful evening. Before I go on with my official duties to certify the graduates, I'd like to take a quick few minutes to express the students' love for their faculty, which you've heard so much about. First, I would like to thank Mr. DeJora for his love and care of the program and how he always puts your interest in the forefront. And because of this young lady, I'm always going to call you the superheroes. That's who you guys are. You're the superheroes. I would also ask the instructors to stand wave that had brought you all to this fabulous place. Steve Cruz, Margaret Fisher-Jones, Susan George, Lisa Marks, Rosenberg Molina, Kathleen Morali, thank you, Willa Mitchell, Guy Scudarello, Virginia Daniels, Elizabeth Grenan, Joseph Giappanicola, Susan George, Lee Snowis, Rita Toro. And I also would like to extend my thanks to our wonderful staff, Joyce Grogan and Darlene Carter. They were here. Okay, so I just want to make sure that everybody understands the value that we have for each of you, our learners. We love and applaud your diversity, and I am going to chime in and encourage and welcome you to continue your education at Brookdale. So, without further ado, will the GED faculty, staff, and candidates for graduation please rise? So all the students for GED, the faculty, staff, will, and stay standing, will the ESL faculty, staff, and candidates for graduation please rise? Please stand. All the ESL graduates. Superheroes. That's you. Excellent. Chairman Bush, Dr. Murphy, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Brookdale Community College, I present the graduating class of 2013 and certify they have met all the requirements for GED and ESL graduation.
GED graduates and ESL students, I accept your candidacy. Thank you and congratulations.
I would like to call forward Mrs. Nancy DeVerso, retired ADE specialist, who will read the names of the students.
Where do you want to? Okay.
Congratulations to all the graduates.
Yes,
Erica Salderini. Idania Alvarado. Janet Julian.
Best wishes.
Congratulations. Amir Eklif.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was told.
He's okay. That's fine. He's good. He's good.
Paulette Miracle. Take your Daisy Roseli Hernandez Trevino.
Best wishes.
Thank you.
Best wishes.
Gino Vladimir. Dalia Bautista. Corey Brandt.
Tell them to go back to their seats after they get their envelope.
Thank you. Best wishes. Thank you.
Asalia Diaz. Elvira Gonzalez. Hassan Shrek.
Best wishes.
Karen Rubiolo. Zaya Quara. Lawrence Booker. Kingsley Anua. Anthony Tomlinson. Dorville Giles.
Best wishes.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Go back around. Good. Go this way, Devon.
Maria Montes.
Back around.
Jose Lopez. Angela Bravo. Dolores Ramon. Milari Medina. Adela Santiago. Erlang Jean-Baptiste. Diona Andre. Sandeep Coward. Luz Concepcion. Francisco Lozano. Clemente Martinez. William Mejia. Olga Tovar. Vania Silva. Lidia Bonilla.
That's what I'm trying
Amaglone.
Getting out of order.
Amaglone. Maglione, sí. Was cut out, okay. Heraclio Hernandez. Tomasa Eras. Matilde Pérez. Petronila Sanchez Diaz. Natividad Pérez Dolores. Rosa Hernández. Gabriel Figueredo. Smith Charles. Taylor Wagner.
Best wishes.
Justin Caputo.
Best wishes. Best wishes.
Oscar Valentina. Monica Pacheco.
Okay, here's mine.
Best wishes.
Esneen Nade.
All right, just stand right there. Your name is in there. Just stand to the side. You're good.
Esner Valentina. Thank you. Esneen Nord. Bergeline Aseus.
Just do me a favor. Just stand over here. Come and get your envelope from Dr. Murphy.
Chantal Cazot. Lutencia Selivos Joseph. Concepcion Linu.
Best wishes. Great report.
Edna Pessoa.
Best wishes.
Edwin Castillo.
Best wishes.
Come forward. Here, take an envelope.
Alicia Castro.
Best wishes.
I'm sorry.
Olga Galindo. Eric Castillo.
Best wishes to you.
Maria Ramirez. Erica Ortiz. Adrian Rojas. Jane Lavaran. Clovis Fiala.
Best wishes.
Marilene Frida Chavez.
Best wishes.
Janina Finol. Savina Paulin. Savina Paltin.
We'll just let them come up here.
Manuel Lopez. Claudia Palma. Maria Lourdes Palma Lopez. Norma Riano Sanchez. Jerónimo Suárez. Juárez. Mireya Riano Sanchez.
Best wishes.
Elizabeth Riano Sanchez. Duganville Jocelyn.
Best wishes.
Junior Seamer.
Best wishes to you.
Ernst de Rose.
Best wishes.
Jessica Celedon.
Best wishes.
Buenaventura Gonzalez.
Best wishes.
Fabiola Cruz. Josh Thomas.
Best wishes.
Sabrina Henson.
Best wishes.
Jorge Luis Torres Gallego. Francisco García Sarmiento. Carolina Riano Sánchez. Johnny Pérez. Yorlenis Meneses. Halisa Santana. Tu Nugent. Miguel Grande. James Lewis. Armen Argajanian. Alfonso Mercado. Yesenia Gonzalez. Elena Vasilyevina. Chad Wilson. Charles Delente. Raul Tecos. Naum Gonzalez. Otniel Gonzalez. Maria Serrano. Teresa Calisaya. Juana Castro. Lucia Varela. Feliciano Martinez. Yoni Vergara. Valdemir Mir Machado. Geraldina Oliveira. Isabel Duarte. Caricio da Silva. Eulalia Barbosa. Tania Lopez. Ángela Buitrago. Mauro Arata. Marina Gargano. Thank you. Zenat Gul. Maria Gonzalez. Thank you. Susana Almoran. Salmoran. Vasil Onius Casanes. May Rego. Paula Tauro. Karina Cruz. Ana Rivera. Yvonne Lewis. Fabiola Dujamil. Jude Reginald Gajuste. Onfinia Sanchez. Cynthia Sanchez. Margarito Rincon. Geraldo Grande. Chini Saldana. Bhavana Parent. Misha Patel. Edgar Estrada. Urbano Morales. Saline Chavez. Hernandez. Pedro Almeida. Carlos Marin. Pedro Almeida. Elizabeth Veltinova.
Marie.
Marie, last name?
Marie Lacine.
Marie Lacine. Yay!
And then one day, a couple of you maybe even get a PhD, and then you'll be just like Dr. Murphy. All right, let us stand as we just take a moment. We ask God's blessing upon all who are gathered here. As we go forward today, let us bring the wonderful gifts and talents that we have to do good things. Let us continue to make our family and our friends proud of who we are and who we are becoming. And let God bless us in this moment as we celebrate with great joy. Amen. Thank you, and God bless you.